For decades, the experts told us that religion was dead. They told us that science, technology, and progress had finally killed God. But we have a brand new data that's coming from the Barna Group. It shows a historic reversal that nobody saw coming. For the first time in modern history, Gen Z and millennials are actually attending church more often than older generations. Now let that sink in. The TikTok generation is showing up more than the boomers. Why? Because we finally hit the wall. We are the most connected generation in human history. We have the world in our pockets. We have algorithms that know us better than we know ourselves. And yet we have never felt lonelier. We have never been more anxious. As a society, we are realizing that you cannot fill a spiritual void with a digital solution. We traded connection for attention. We traded meaning for dopamine. And we realized that the transaction all along is just a scam. Now, whether you call it the Charlie Kirk effect or just a massive wake-up call, the vibe really has shifted. It used to be cool to be cynical, to deconstruct everything, to mock traditions. But now, the most rebellious countercultural thing you can do today is to believe in something bigger than yourself. Rebellion today is having a moral code in a world that has none. And look at our relationships. Marriage rates are down. Divorce is easy. Modern dating is a disaster of ghosting and situationships. When human connection becomes disposable, people start looking for the eternal. When everything around you is temporary and fragile, you start craving a foundation that doesn't crack when life gets hard. We are realizing that we are not just biological machines designed to work, consume, and just die. You have a physical body and you have a mental intellect, but you also have a spiritual self. And for a long time, we starved that part of us. We tried to feed the soul with likes, with money, with politics, with instant pleasure and gratification. But the soul doesn't eat that stuff. It starves on it. As eternal beings experiencing human life, we just need more. So if you're feeling that pull, that curiosity, that instinct to walk into a church, open a Bible, or simply sit in silence and reconnect with your inner being, don't ignore it. That is the sound of you waking up. The world can offer you dopamine, but it cannot offer you peace. It's time to feed your spirit again.